Welcome everyone to Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. I am the chosen one, Nintendo, and I'm really excited to start a blind let's play of a game I've been anticipating for so long. Oh my god. Join me on this adventure as I go through this. This will be my very first blind playthrough. So let's begin. Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. Possibly Game of the Year. Let's go.
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Several years later.
much you're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Welcome guys to Dragon Quest XI. Okay, so here's the thing. I recorded my first part of Dragon Quest XI, but unfortunately, as you can see in the opening already, there was issues. Since my speakers were on, my monitors playing the music, and sorry, it's a little late here. I have to talk quietly. The monitors and the sound through the program of XSplit were playing at the same time, so as you can see the sound came really loud. You could hear my voice kind of low compared to the music. I fixed that now, so I should be louder than the music. So yeah, and also I lost everything because since I was going through so many technical difficulties and telling my brother was here, by the way, he was in the background. He's not here anymore, he went to sleep, so you miss our reactions to our first time reactions to the first moments of this game, unfortunately. But yeah, so what happened is that since I was playing around and messing with stuff, since there was a lot of technical difficulties, every time I exit the program, it will mute the mic. And since it did that in the very beginning, since I exit the game once, it didn't catch anything we were saying. So I have to redo this entire commentary now. We didn't miss much, we just made it to like, probably just like half hour in realistically. I just take long to observe everything, so yeah, so let's just redo all this and stuff. This game is absolutely beautiful. I was just wasting a lot. I probably took 2 hours just observing everything, to be honest. We didn't even make it that far. This game is probably the best looking game I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry. I was just gushing all over it, saying that it's already the best game I ever played, and I just started. Like, I'm sorry. It's just, this is such a quality game. And then I'll show you the stuff I was reacting to as we go along. So let's just talk to everyone. Oh, and by the way, you guys missed it, but I'm not really good with British or like Scottish accents, and this game, I was making a funny comment saying this game's gonna train me to get it right, and I was actually doing pretty good after hearing this girl talk for a little bit, and I was actually doing so good. I'm so mad that I didn't get that on camera, but we'll try our best to replicate what we did before. So, hold on there, young Jeremiah, where do you think you're off to? You haven't been up the tour yet, have you? It's back the other day, as you well know. I don't want to see you again till you climbed it. So, go through here. There's a dash button, exclusive to America, so yeah. Actually, before we get started, I would like to shout out my... There's a small bite-sized documentary I did on Dragon Quest. It's only about 8 minutes long. If you don't mind checking that out, I worked extremely hard on it. I had a lot of fun making it. Just to give you an idea of what this series is, I think you'll be blown away by how much you might have not known about this series. It's actually the pioneer of all JRPGs, so it's a really underappreciated series in America. There was a lot of things that happened. You could look at other videos to find out. Maybe I'll say it throughout the playthrough, but yeah. Unfortunately, it was one of those series that been through a lot of unfortunate development in America, at least. It is actually like one of the biggest games in Japan, so yeah, but this game is Game of the Year, definitely. This or Smash Brothers, but this game is just amazing. I was just gushing over it a lot, so at least we get to go through this faster than I, did last time, so yeah. Let's just move on. But yeah, check out that video definitely if you want just like... I recommend watching that video really quick before you jump right into this Let's Play, but without further ado, let's continue this awesome Let's Play. My first blind, oh my god, I can't believe it. What's wrong with me? I'm recording this at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm crazy. So it's time for you to head up the tour, I hear. Mind you don't slip, it's a long way down. Oh, don't worry, Jeremiah will never let me fall. Ah, what will you do without him, eh? Well, Jeremiah, you heard the lady. Make sure she comes to no harm. Yes, yeah, Gemma, she is like the sweetest thing ever. I love her. And I was making jokes about flirting with all. It was funny. I missed it. I was like, you always say this. You're gonna marry me, and then you always, as soon as you see another woman. I said something like that. It was just too funny. Be in track. Little detours are where you find all the fun stuff. Hunter quote. I mean, if you don't know, the reason Togashi goes on hiatus is because of the series, so must be that great. To think you, well, it is great, but I'm just saying, letting you guys know. To think you and Gemma are all grown up already. I cannot remember you two little ones have herring around the place causing trouble like it was yesterday. Ah, time flies, it really does. I think I read him last time, to be honest. Symbols on the side of the tour represent the spirit of the land, you know. Spirit has always watched over the people. Cobblestone, the coming of age ceremony is one of the ways we show our gratitude for its protection. You know the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Well, keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you're ever in need of some advice or you're stuck from what to do, I would tell folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just press X and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, press R to change the direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick, trust me.
We've been through it, you know. We've all climbed to the top of the tour. I remember it like it was yesterday when I was a boy. But I can't tell what I found up there. No, that's something you have to find out for yourself.
That voice has to be an alright Let's Play at least once. You know, I'm not sure I even ever seen the two of you apart. And to think you're all grown up already. Is that wedding bells I hear? Hee hee. Grandma, honestly. Oh, let an old woman have her fun, will you? Now, Jeremiah, you look after my lovely granddaughter, you hear? Yes. Wait, I believe there's someone up here, yo. So cute. But look, Jeremiah. So cute. I wish I was a grown-up like you. I can't wait to climb the tour. Jeremiah, seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as a mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore. No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the tour and offering your thanks. Now it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, and come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, just try pressing Y and selecting party chat. Gemma may have some useful tips for you. Just look at you, Jeremiah, my little boy all grown up. Now be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are about to climb the tour together. Oh, and if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine, and I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back. Supper. Let's run through the bridge. Woof woof. Oh, priest. The path ahead will at times be a steep one, but fear not, my children, for the land of the land. For the may your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. Core, just look at that view, isn't it beautiful, isn't it? I read that wrong. Whenever you find somewhere with lovely scenery like this, you should take the time to stop and bask in the wonder of nature. Always does need the power of good. Yeah, I couldn't stop doing that before, but I want to get things moving. But just look at this environment, guys. Oh my god. And I did some cool thing over here where Gemma was standing next to me, and I was just like, what did I do? Yeah, I was like this or something. Oh, darn it, I can't. Maybe I'll put a picture here. I can't promise 100%. If I could, then I could, but I was just like standing right here all epically looking. I was able to get the footage, just not the mic. Oh, let's look at our inventory just to... Yeah. That's right, Dragon Quest 8 stuff.
I was observing, you know, being all excited about the layout. And yeah, party chat is here, guys. This is probably the best feature in Dragon Quest. It makes the game so much more like entertaining because you get to get people's comments about every little detail that's happening in the story. So this is something you want to make sure to do in every moment, just to flesh out the characters. It's just really fun. That's the reason why Dragon Quest 7 was so amazing. I think that's the best party chat. Dragon Quest 8 was a letdown compared to the party chat of Dragon Quest 7. Dragon Quest 7 was godlike. They comment on almost every little thing. It was like crazy. It's a big reason why Maribel's on my banner on YouTube, because she's just such a funny character. She made that game. It's our big day, Jeremiah. We finally get to go and do the ceremony. We're going to be grown-ups at last. Hee, it looks like Sandy's as excited as we are. No, let's get moving. We don't want her to get to the top before us. She is so cute. Oh, dearie me, where can that boy have got to this time? I just hope he hasn't decided to go up the tour on his own. No, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely. Ah, he'll be the death of me, that one. Yeah, I'm not as good as these voices. Give that to Luka-jin, she's better with that.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see.
Yeah, so my brother was here and we were like commenting on little things. He'll be on probably like the 3rd episode by the time we get there, so yeah. So there was little comments we were making, like we were saying how nice the in-game graphics look, how their mouth movements are even like synced with the American. They really do put a lot of detail, the American localization team, and just graphics look so good. Even the in-game graphics look at those, that fire torch over there. It's just, I was just saying how handsome our protagonist look, how pretty she look, everything. Like, I was
as long as I can remember who's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
Hello.
Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way!
Yeah, this battle team is rocking, guys. It's probably just as good as 7. Okay, fun fact, you could turn the camera while battling. This game is beautiful. It was funny because it took me until like half hour later to find out in a battle that the reason there's a red ring around it, I thought it was because like, so I could just let you know like anything, the enemies won't bounce that far out from the, but it's actually because of this, watch. She comments on the battle, you could move around while fighting. So I'm wondering, is this like an action RPG, JRPG? Like, this is crazy. The critics are saying this is not like monumental. Has other games done this? Like, or is this like the modern JRPG and they usually do this, but this is new to me. Like, oh my god. Like, this is literally like... It's just so cool. Like, does this matter? Like, you imagine with Dragon Quest 12 what they could do this, they could finally like, they could finally start progressing and maybe finally like making new ways of fighting. Like, you have to maybe study their patterns a little, and it's like you don't have to do it, but if you do, it could make the difference of winning and gaming over, because it's like it'll save you HP if you dodge them or if you hit them in a certain weak spot. Like, I don't know what this really means, but it's amazing. Like, this is awesome. And they miss if you don't attack them. Or if you run, I mean. Or maybe it doesn't matter. Look like he's still gone. get paralyzed with fear. Oh, but they chase you, so maybe you can't really
Don't
dodge
give
them.
up!
She heals me, thank you.
Get them!
This game just looks so nice, it's so fun. I don't even mind replaying all this. Like, this is just so awesome.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
And she comments on everything. It's so awesome. Ooh, it drops a treasure chest, so we get medicinal herb.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Okay, guys, so let's continue. I believe there was a secret behind this tombstone. It's like Breath of the Wild RPG. It's like my dream. If like Breath of the Wild had RPG elements, like RPG, like, oh my god, it's just amazing. Okay, let's equip this since I did that last time pretty much. We'll put those things on later. At least I get to do this much faster now, so it's like you have to watch all the like, yeah. That's weird, that happened last time too. It's like he unequipped this. Why does he do that? Oh, it's a double edge. Oh, I see. It's a double edge blade. Great swords, and then that's a sword. Oh, okay, so you can't use shield when you have that. Okay, I see. We'll just use this for now, though, since I was using it last time. Cobblestone Village, Cobblestone Tour. I can't leave the run features exclusive to the American content. Is just amazing. Cobblestone Tour. Explorers commenting how beautiful this all looked. You guys missed our chosen one moment, but I remember my character kind of tumbling with the music, and then like went with it. It was so good. It was so funny. Like, it was perfectly timed. Okay, let's do this. There's a secret up here. How they're secrets, so it's not completely linear. Just the way he runs in terms is so good. Oh yeah. More monsters, but I think they're spotted you yet. You should sneak up and try and surprise them. And there's a tutorial about preemptive attacks that if I go near them, I can just press A. Do a preemptive strike. Yes. This guy. You guys are never gonna believe what happens when I watch. I believe this is. I was just gushing over this game so much. I hate that I didn't get that. We were commenting on everything. I was saying how beautiful a cave looks. A dang cave. It's a dang cave, yeah. It looks so nice. It's a giggle, so cute. This guy.
Tough little blighters, aren't they? I'm so proud of you!
I'm proud of you too! Guys, you're never gonna, when you get a level up, see comments and then look. He's doing my thumbs up and everything. He has the long thumb and everything. It's crazy. I was freaking out over that. That's me right there. Look at that. That is me. New spell learn. There's a new spell, Frizz. Oh my god, Maribel. Let's go, Maribel. Dragon Quest 7. So awesome. Oh my god, this game is amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah. Crikey indeed. Look at the way my blue looks. It's like a Link. I believe how likable he is. Like, he reminds me of the same feeling I get with Link. So stunts. That's right. Like, it's like only Link was a silent protagonist that gave me that feeling of just like he's just so cool and likable. It's the way he reacts to everything. Like, he gives me that same feeling. I was making a joke. He's Link and Trunks form. This guy do nothing like Trunks from Dragon Ball. Look at these animals. Excuse me. Let's see, can I get one? Using a herb, eh? I'm gonna get you.
Phew.
Let's go secret over here. I remember. Okay. Break pods. Oh my god, Dragon Quest 7, that guy was a rebel. He used to just punch the pods. You thought Link was bad? He used to just punch them. I was saying that in the commentary before. This guy was like... Horus. He was just such a dummy. He was stupid. But that's why he was a lovable idiot. I think Horus was his name, his official name. Dragon Quest 7, the main character. Crumbs! Crumbs! This is so weird.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
I love the commenting during the battles. It's so... It's so fast paced. All Dragon Quests are like that. It's like there's so much grinding in it, so there's no, you know, long winning screens like Final Fantasy or anything.
Oh, look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Help! Help me!
What? Cole?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Quick! You have to help him!
I was making fun of that before. For anything.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Now we're gonna use Frizz since magic has accuracy rather than physical. That's what I found out last time. Oh, I guess we can't, yeah.
Don't give up.
Hey, he's his Halloween-looking face. There's lag, I'm sorry. It's just...
Here you go.
Maybe it's because I'm putting the computer to emphasize the game more than XSplit, so probably, hopefully that wasn't affect the video too much. I'll make sure to fix that for the next video. Is Paralyzed with Fear? Get out of here.
Well done.
Yeah, you're gonna laugh when we got attacked by creepy monsters in a forest.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again.
Again?
I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
So you wanna get married? You're saying?
Not far to the top now.
Let's go. Uh-oh.
Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Okay, so let's continue. I actually stopped the episode before the cave, but I'm actually gonna stop it from the part that I got up to. Just be a long first episode. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just these vines to climb, and you'll nearly be there. Don't go losing your grip. Yeah, this is so cool. It's just like, and then ninja. Don't worry, the next videos from here on out will be shorter. Just be a long intro. Just at least see the nature that we got to see before. Just wait to the top, watch your step. Oh yeah, I was doing a little hey, slow down. Hey. Like between worlds. Looks flat. Wait, I just jumped down, I didn't even care. Not much further now, she just came behind the sign and looked funny, like, hey, I was waiting here the whole time. Not much further now, keep close to the cliffs and don't let the nerves get the better of you. Let's go, Gemma. This is on a separate file, so I'll go back to my original file and I do when I get to the next episode. So. And we're probably almost there already.
Here we are at last.
We are indeed, Gemma.
It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? Help! Help me! Help! Help! We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen.
I did. What you gonna do? Hold hands on me. I shaked them so hard.
Look, the mark on your hand. Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later.
The way she tilts her head is so funny and cute.
All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony.
You're right.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
If you get that reference, you're amazing.
It just goes on and on and on.
And on and on and on and on.
Whoever
Again.
dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is.
Yup. The developers did.
Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone?
Yay! We're 18 now. Now we can get married. Yes. I can get my license now.
They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Yes, I can get my horse license. I'm so happy. Look at my boy. So...
I was making a comment how there's only few males in video games that make me wish I was a girl.
Link being one of them,
And Riki from Little Busters, the anime. Or I guess that counts as a game too, it's as a first one. But yeah, those are like my boys right there. I'm straight, but you know, just don't worry. But those are just a few characters that they're fine looking males. From one male to another, as they say. But yeah. Gemma is the waifu, of course.
hello. Woof 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 woof.
Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl, I knew you could do it. The song I was saying, oh, I'm blind. Oh, well, I can't play anymore. That just made me blind right now. I can't see right now, so... But yup, there's a sound effect, so yeah. I'm sorry, Gemma. I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. Well, the main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful of monsters around. We owe you one. Jeremiah, Gemma, and Sandy too. Michael told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma aren't hurt either. Oh, that's such a relief. I gotta really go with these voices. That lightning was terrifying. Were you alright up there? Were you lot alright up there? I'm ever so sorry you poor things had to go through such an awful ordeal.
So you did it! You've been to the top of the tower. Well, you better let the mayor know. Everyone have been desperate to hear how you got up on there. Don't keep them waiting, will you?
When the lightning struck the tower, I must confess that I feared for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land, who watches over us all. Hold on, okay.
Praise the Lord!
Yay, you're back. Your mom said to tell you she's gone home to make you tea. The lightning was so scary. The sky flashed and there was this big bang, boom, bizzle, prosciutto, well done, little. Yeah, my mom's a little too thick
We're
compared
back
to
safe and sound, Grandad.
the good thickness of the mom in the beginning. So yeah.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that.
Oh, such a cute old man. Look at
When
his
we
eyes.
saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Oh, his little eyes are so cute. His mustache is so funny looking.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind.
I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Home time.
Home time. Yeah, time for some home cooking of yours. Sparkly spots in the ground are short sign of items, just asking to be found. Step right up and examine them to grab whatever's around. Sparkly spots, display items in the area. Soon be back. That's it. Okay. Sunset. So the beautiful day, now we're seeing the beautiful sunset. And I can't wait to see the beautiful night. I can't get these voices out of my head now. Well, coming of age, awarded for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tour, completing a ceremony that signifies the onset of the holder's achievement. So awesome, and we're in Cobblestone. So I think that wrapped up the first episode. This is where I stopped the video last time, at least 2 episodes in, but this time I made it a little longer so we could just make it here really quick and we could continue. From here on out, it'll be 100% blind. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to check out the little documentary. You should actually go check that out right after this video, just to get a quick, you know, if you're interested in watching this Let's Play, see a little quick 8-minute history on the series, just so you get to know it. I want newcomers to learn about the series, so yeah. So go check that out. It's a really awesome video. I worked really hard on it. I had so much fun making it. I'm having a blast with this game. Oh my god, I've been playing through it again. This small little part I had to do again. It's just a joy. Like, this game is amazing, guys. Like, if you're interested, please support the game and purchase it. Like, this game is amazing. It won't be I'll probably take, instead of 100 hours they said to 100% everything, it'll be 300 hours for all I know from me, with how I do things. So this game is just amazing. So yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff, and I've been the chosen one, Nintendo Luminary of Dragon Quest, and I'll see yo, Nintendo. God bless.